Welcome to RANsquawk's EU morning briefing for Friday the 24th of July 2009. We've just gone through 9 o'clock here now in London, so taking a quick check on where we stand, and most notably we've just seen the main figure release from the European markets just come out, the IFO survey. B expectations came in on the headline, the current assessment current sentiment at 87.3 above the expected 86.5 current assessment, and expectation subcomponents of that also beating expectations, allied as well to IFO Zerbinger saying the recession in Germany to end in Q3. So pretty positive IFO numbers, that allied as well to the already strength that we've seen in the various European indicators for manufacturing service PMIs, has meant that equities are starting to see a bit of a bid now. We're up over 0.5% across the FTSE, CAC and DAX. We're just taking a bit of a recap on some of the news flow that has come out overnight, starting off firstly in Asia. According to the Cabinet Office in Japan, the Japanese economy will likely continue its recovery from the recent severe recession, but policies must be carefully implemented at the right time as significant downside risks do remain. A couple of pieces out of the US as well, just to be aware of. The Dallas Fed President Richard Fisher says that prospects for the US economy are picking up, but growth could be anemic for a few years, and there are questions about the sustainability of any rebound in the US economy. Elsewhere as well, the economy has hit a bottom, as according to the former Fed member Builder. He wrote his own article in the Wall Street Journal overnight. He said it looks like Q2 GDP growth will come in only slightly negative, and the Q3 growth will finally turn positive. Taking a look elsewhere, ECB official Orthonitis, he also hit the wires early in the European session. He said serious recession continues, but there are some signs of improvement seen recently, and that fiscal monetary policy measures taken to deal with the situation have started to yield some results in the Eurozone. Now it's from the Greek MPC, or the Greek member Orthonitis. Looking elsewhere in commodities, WTI crude futures with a slightly weaker dollar index down around 0.25%. We are holding on to some of the 3% gains that we saw in yesterday's session, trading just above the $60 handle at the moment. And in terms of elsewhere in the UK markets, quite a lot of attention, front page of the FT, to angry investors blasting the Bank of England yesterday when it sparked a sell-off in the gilt market after one of the biggest government bond offerings of the year. We did see that £5 billion syndication. They're saying that just 20 minutes after that auction was concluded, those comments that we saw from Sentence, which did send gilt sharply lower, has annoyed many investors in the gilt market. Again, Sentence said that the BOE was considering whether to put on hold its QE programme designed to pump money into the economy. In terms of equity-specific news, obviously still in the midst of earnings season at the moment, Microsoft, the big tech company, they reported after the close yesterday, and they fell in extended hours. Their Q4 EPS ex items number was in line at 36 cents. However, their revenues did disappoint, coming in at 13.1 billion below the expected 14.37. Most notably as well, Microsoft said that business continues to be negatively impacted by the weakness in the global PC and server markets. So we'll be keeping a close eye on them, and the Nasdaq 100 index being one of the biggest components. Looking elsewhere, Vodafone, they had a slightly more optimistic report in their latest trade update pre-market today. They're seen up just over 3% at the moment. The company's Q1 revenue came in at £10.7 billion. That was in line with estimates, and they confirmed their full-year outlook guidance in May and said their cost reduction program is on track. Elsewhere, another notable mover has been Merck KGaA in the DAX index. They've underperformed quite substantially, down around 12%. That was after they posted a Q2 net of €108.5 million below the expected 122.5. Quick check then on the other things to come. It's relatively light in terms of e-current releases and US earnings. This is Friday, so we'll just be eyeing the University of Michigan confidence report. It will be the July final. Not many analysts are expecting too much change from the headline. Just looking for a minor increase to 65 from the previous 64.6. Other than that, we'll be looking out for Treasury's Geithner testifies to the House on regulatory reforms, and he'll be joined by the Fed Chairman Bernanke. That will be at 3:30 London time.